Christina here, your tech director. Hey, today I want to give you a quick tip on how you can download and use your Command mobile app that you can then share with your clients, family, and friends for them to start doing their home search from your personalized mobile app. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you and we will get started. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is to download the app, whether it's the Google Play Store or the App Store on the iPhone. Once you have downloaded it, it is this white app with red KW. So when you just search in the App Store, just search for KW, and this is the right one. So when you click on it, when you first log in, it's not going to look like this. Let me show you what it'll look like. Okay. So when you first open the app, it's going to look like this. And you're going to click the blue sign up button and fill this out with your information. It doesn't matter which email address you use because this is just to get you signed into the app. The email address that's going to show on your app is going to be your KW email or whichever one you used that you specified with us when you joined. Okay, so once you have signed up, it's going to bring you into the map, which let me show you what that looks like. It will open up to this screen. So once you are here, there we go. You will be able to go and personalize it to yourself. How you do that is you click the More button at the bottom right. And then at the very top, where it says Your Agent with my name, it probably will say Find an Agent. So when you click on it, search for your name. And once you find yourself and click on your name, it'll bring you to a screen like this. And at the bottom, it will say Connect with Christina or your name. Once you have done that, that makes you the agent of the app. Just like it shows here, your app should then say your name at the top, and then right below it, it should say Your Agent with your name. As long as it is like that, then it's connected to you as the agent. And from here on out, when you share it with people, they will download your personalized app. They will not have to find you, okay? The way that you share it with people is by scrolling down to Share the KW app, click it, and then it brings up all these different options. You can text people, email, post on Facebook, etc. Now, one thing to keep in mind, when you send this to people, see how it auto-populates a script? I would erase the script, leave the link though, but change the wording on the script to make it sound like it comes from you as their agent. The way that these are worded when you share with people is it sounds like it's coming from a client that's sending it to somebody else instead of you as the agent. So I would just change the script, just depending who you're sending it to. Hey sis, I know we talked earlier about my app. Here it is. Please download it and let me know which houses you'd like to go see or whoever you're sending it to. So then that way it doesn't throw them off, okay? All right. And just as a quick side note, the way we got to this screen was we were in the map, we clicked More at the bottom right. That's what brings you here, and you scroll down to share the KW app. Okay, let's go back to search to the map view. So as you can see, when you're in here, you're going to see the black dots on any properties that are for sale. When you click on it, any of the black dots, it will pull it up and you can swipe up to see more information. You can also swipe through the pictures by going right and left. You can click on the picture and it'll bring up all the pictures, and then you can click it again to get a full-size view, which, ooh, that pool is pretty. I'll take it. Then once you, sorry, I'm clicking the wrong button. There we go. Once we're back here, you can also save, click in that little heart, and save properties to your favorites. What's cool about that is your clients can do this and they can add different collections. Let's say they want to make a collection of properties close to work, properties close to the kids' school, etc. And that way they can just have an organized folder with all of their properties that they love. And they can also click share, the little arrow to the right of save. When they click share, they can text it to their loved ones, email, Facebook post, etc., to ask for their opinions on this house if they want to buy it. Then when you scroll down, your clients can also click to apply for their home loan through Keller Mortgage and save thousands on their home loan. They can also save up to 30% on home insurance with Keller home insurance. Let me go back. And then they see the description of the property, all the details. And keep in mind, what I love about our app is the listing status. This is always going to be correct because this is synced live with the MLS. And that's the thing I always tell our clients is, you know, the huge benefit of downloading this app is it's always going to be accurate as opposed to Zillow or Realtor.com, because those will say they're active, but they've been sold for 3 months. And it's very frustrating for our clients when they get excited about a property and they send it to us. We look in the MLS and say, I'm sorry, this sold last month, you know. And so just definitely let them know this is always going to be accurate. And that's why they should use your app. And it also protects them from being exposed to other agents' information. On Zillow and Realtor.com, they're seeing all these other agents' pictures and their contact info. And sometimes they get confused and they might click on it to call to schedule a showing, not realizing that you could show that property to them. Okay, so when you scroll down more, your clients can even add a place in here under commute times where, as you see, I put the Burleson KW office here. So it shows on any property that I look at how far of a drive it will be from the office, how long it would take me to ride a bike to that location, and then how long it would take me to walk to that location from that address. And then school information's at the bottom and more information. So also when they're in here, they can click schedule a video tour if they would like to request a video tour, and that would come to you as the agent to set up a virtual, you know, like a Facebook Live or a FaceTime or Zoom, something like that, where you can schedule that with them. And it even gives you which platform that you that they prefer to use. They can also click ask your agent at the bottom right, and it will auto-populate with their contact information. And in the message, they can go in here and say, hey, we would love to see this house tomorrow at 10 a.m. Can you please schedule it? And then when they submit that, that's going to go right to your command, and you will be notified that they want to see that property. Okay. Now, when we're back in here, we're back on the map, you will see that we can also click on list at the top right. And that shows you all of the different properties. Instead of the map view, it's showing you the actual property views. So this is helpful for some people that don't like to see the map view. They can easily see the little picture of each property, and they prefer looking that way. Another helpful tip is that search bar at the top. If you click that little arrow location button, I like to do this in the map view. So let's say we're looking over here. If I click that arrow, it's going to bring me exactly where we're at on the map. So that way you can see what is for sale around you. Okay. This is awesome to tell your clients because sometimes they like to drive around and look at houses. And if they love the neighborhood they're in, but they don't know if there's anything for sale, they can do that and instantly see what's for sale around them, as long as it's in the MLS. Then at the top, you'll also see the filters right under the search bar for sale, price, property type, more. So all of these are different things that they can search as well. So they can add to get more specific results, maybe a minimum price point and a maximum price point. Are they looking for houses, apartments, condos, land, and all of this details as well. So all of that will help them get better results to what they are actually searching for. Then your bottom menu, you have feed. You also have guide. Guide is just helpful for them to be able to see and be reminded of the different steps they're going through in the buying process. And then they can go to selling if they're selling with you, and they can be reminded of what steps are during each step of this selling process. Then the saved button at the bottom, this is where it shows all of their favorites. And then more at the bottom, that's where you see the agent information at the top. They can view it and see all of your information here. And they can also do several things here. Affordability calculator is really cool. Share the KW app, and they can add co-buyers and things like that. So let me double check if I went over everything. Oh, last thing. Do you see this little hand at the top right that says draw? If you click that, they can draw a shape, and then it will only show what is for sale in that shape. So that's a cool little feature as well. And then to get that drawn picture removed, you can click the clear button, or at the bottom right, it says clear boundary. Either way, it's going to remove that drawn shape. Okay. Most important thing to know, first of all, when they sign up for your app, their information is going to go right into your database. So remember at the first screen, how we said, we said sign up. So what's cool is you see in my command right here, Amber Goldsberry, it's got this green check mark. That means that she connected with me through my app or website. And then when you click on timeline, you'll be able to see any properties that she's been looking at. So you see how she connected from my agent site or app. You see I have her on a smart plan, but when you scroll down, you'll see that she was looking at houses in February. So that's always really helpful because you'll be able to see what properties they're looking at. And then if they favorite any, it will show that as well. So you see she's got her collection there, her favorites. So this is just really beneficial for you as the agent to be able to follow up with them and say, hey, I saw that you love this property, etc. And so then that way you're able to convert that lead. If you have any questions about how to use the app, please let me know. Just keep in mind that the more you share this, the better, because when they download your app and sign up, their information is going to go right into your database, and you can start putting them on smart plans to lead generate to them. And then you can also see what properties they're looking at. So it's a wonderful tool, and it's always going to be accurate. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.